evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsat. Let's have a look at the headlines. Big push for Sri Lanka's economic growth, EDB confirms. Sri Lanka inches closer to full debt relief, authorities assert. News in detail. The Sri Lankan government has unveiled a wide-ranging set of development initiatives aimed at boosting agriculture, fisheries, exports and regional infrastructure with the goal of creating jobs and increasing national productivity. The plans were announced at a meeting chaired by President Anurukumar Dissanayake at the Presidential Secretariat yesterday. Key programs taken into discussion at the meeting were on modernizing agricultural practices, expanding poultry and livestock farming, and strengthening the fisheries sector with innovative technology and infrastructure upgrades. Export hubs, industrial zones, and value-added production facilities are set to enhance trade competitiveness, while tariff and trade policy reforms will streamline exports. Officials highlighted that these initiatives will support sustainable development, attract investment, and ensure local communities benefit from increased employment opportunities. Coordination across ministries, including agriculture, fisheries, and investment promotion, is intended to accelerate progress, while regional projects in Trincomalee and other key areas will stimulate balanced economic growth across the country. The government has agreed on restructuring terms with more than 98% of its external creditors and has completed over 90% of its public external debt restructuring. This was revealed by a statement issued by the Treasury after an investment pool hosted jointly by the Finance, Planning and Economic Development Ministry and the Central Bank of Sri Lanka a few days back. Bilateral debt negotiations have concluded with the China Exim Bank, Saudi Arabia, Japan, India, France and Hungary, covering a significant portion of the $5.82 billion owed to the official credit committee of 17 countries. Talks with Kuwait for $95 million are ongoing, and other bilateral debt of around $200 million is close to finalization, the officials assert. On the commercial side, the government restructured 98% of its $10.59 billion in international sovereign bonds in December 2024. Implementation has also been completed for the $3.2 billion owed to China Development Bank. Remaining negotiations include two commercial banks and some holders of 2022 bonds who did not participate in the exchange, representing less than $50 million in exposure. One bank has agreed to terms and discussions with the other are near completion. Some say the Hamilton Reserve Bank, which claims to hold 25% of the 2022 bonds, has yet to agree with the Sri Lankan officials. Certain other bondholders have entered discussions to settle under the most favoured credit terms of the 2024 exchange offer. Total government debt amounted to $101.2 billion as at the end of December 2024, and total state-owned enterprises debt was $4.8 billion. Total public debt stood at 106.2% of GDP as at the end of same time period. Sri Lanka Customs recorded its highest ever monthly revenue in July 2025, collecting 231 billion rupees, well above the monthly estimate of 195.05 billion rupees. The department has also set an ambitious annual target of 2,115 billion rupees by the end of this year, and that is the largest ever target in its history. Customs officials say that the performance marked a 118.4% increase, driven largely by a surge in vehicle imports. They add that by the end of the first 7 months of 2025, Sri Lanka Customs had collected over 1.22 trillion rupees in revenue, with more than 303 billion rupees coming from vehicle import taxes, including excise duty. Despite the scale of the goal, senior officials expressed confidence in achieving it, citing strong revenue momentum carried over from 2024, when Customs posted a 60% jump in collections to 1,535 billion rupees from 975 billion rupees in 2023. They further added that they are on track for another record-breaking year, as they have achieved the 60% of the target already. Only 844 billion rupees or 40% remains to be collected. The July milestone comes as Sri Lanka looks to boost overall fiscal performance, with customs revenue forming a key pillar in the government strategy to strengthen state finances and support economic recovery. Stay tuned. We will return after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. Sri Lanka has launched the Clean Sri Lanka Clean Voyage of Unity campaign, a nationwide effort to promote environmental responsibility and public awareness. Officially inaugurated at Colombo Fort Railway Station today, bringing together volunteers, community members and authorities to kickstart a sustainable cleanliness drive. The campaign, organized by the Ministry of Environment, focuses on cleaning waterways, streets and public spaces while educating citizens on proper waste management and environmental protection. Volunteers, including local residents, school students and civic groups, participated in hands-on activities along the railway route with guidance from officials on sustainable practices. The program will continue across multiple locations, combining community action with educational outreach to instill long-term habits of cleanliness and environmental stewardship. Organizers emphasize that the initiative aims to create a culture of civic responsibility, protect natural heritage, and inspire citizens nationwide to maintain public spaces and reduce pollution. Sri Lanka has welcomed leading global scientists and researchers for the region's largest twin studies conference, marking the first time the prestigious event is being held in the country. The conference aims to advance genetic research, foster global collaboration, and strengthen Sri Lanka's profile as a hub for scientific dialogue. It was inaugurated in Colombo yesterday. The joint 20th Congress of International Society of Twin Studies and the 8th World Congress on Twin Pregnancy brings together representatives from over 35 countries, including the UK, Europe, Australia, Asia, and North America. Participants include world-renowned experts in genetics, obstetrics, mental health, and bioethics, representing top universities such as King's College London, the University of Helsinki, the University of Queensland, and the University of Liverpool. Hosted by the Institute for Research and Development in Health and Social Care and its affiliated Sri Lanka Twin Registry, the event highlights Sri Lanka's 25-year contribution to public health research from mental health policy to infectious disease control. The conference is expected to strengthen collaboration between researchers from the global north and south, promote advancements in twin studies, and contribute to the local economy by boosting tourism. The opening ceremony also featured cultural performances by Sri Lankan twins following a talent showcase held earlier this year. Minister of Science and Technology Dr. Krishanta Singh highlighted that Sri Lanka is driving to advance genetics and twin studies through global collaboration. He made these observations addressing at the International Twin Research Conference.
Today, we bring together representatives from over 32 countries, from America to Australia, Nigeria to Norway, and Japan to Brazil, united by one shared purpose: advancing the science of twin research for the betterment of humanity. This is a powerful testament to the global significance of this field and to the collaborative spirit that drives it. On behalf of the Government of Sri Lanka, I extend my warmest greetings and deepest gratitude to each of you for traveling here to share your knowledge, insights, and commitments to advance sciences. This year's theme, Twins in Science and Society, Bridging Multiple Frontiers, reflects a vision that goes beyond genetics. It speaks to our collective mission to integrate biology, environment, and culture in ways that improve health, well-being, and social care worldwide.
Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on mixed notes today. The all-share price index gained by 2.71 points to close at 19,975.5, and the S&P SL20 dropped by 10.92 points to close at 5,815.64. The turnover was of 4.4 billion rupees and over 136 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. That's all our news for today. For For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.